Hello friends and welcome to this new video. In this video we're going to discover the Nanoleaf Lines. So I've got here the Nanoleaf Lines starter kit, which comes with 9 lines, and it is the hexagon version. And the starter kit with 9 lines comes at €199.99. It's available in white, black and pink. And I've also got this expansion pack with 3 additional lines, which comes at €59.99. Now for this video, Nanoleaf sent me the black version, and that means that you get these skins that you clip just on top of the lines to get your black version. So that means when you order black, you can make both white and black lines. It's really good to know. Now with the lines you can create really awesome lighting scenarios in your room. They can sync to music and they can also screen mirrors. So if you have the Nanoleaf 4D, as you may know from this video, you can add this behind your screen and they will sync into the complete lighting effect. There are cheaper versions with the same style of light effect and lines available on the market, but those aren't HomeKit compatible, so keep that in mind. Now the packaging is quite similar as we are used to from Nanoleaf products. You can see it works with Apple HomeKit, Google Assistant, Alexa and SmartThings. And these Nanoleaf lines also act as a thread border router. It connects over a Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz network. As for every Nanoleaf product, they guarantee a lifetime of 25,000 hours, and one line produces 20 lumens. Now let's see what's in the box. We already get some samples here of forms you can make. You can also go to this website where you have some additional forms, and in the application itself you can generate all kind of forms, and you can even project them on your wall to see a 3D render. Now here we have the lines itself, so they're all similar, and with the skin we can make them black. You have the little leaflet. And then we have the hexagons with the 3M sticky tape on it. The contact. The covers that I got in black now. Then you have this control box. As for all Nanoleaf products, you always get a physical controller as well. This is the processor with the HomeKit setup code. And then we have the power adapter as well with the European plug. And I'm really curious how long this one is, because I didn't find any details. So the power cord is 250 centimeters, and the length from the processor included to the control box is another 2 meters 10. The power source can be 4 meters 50 away. And then we have additional sticky tape. So one could be for the processor, one extra for the hexagon, and we get the Nanoleaf sticker. And then the expansion pack, more or less the same. So we get a leaflet, we get 3 lines, we get 3 hexagons. As Nanoleaf suggests in the leaflet, it's always wise to make your layout up front on a table or on the floor before starting sticking everything on top. So let's go for it. So I laid out the lines as I want to have it on the wall, and I installed my ladder and I gave the wall a good scrub in order to make it clean and fat-free, so the 3M tape will really stick on it as it should. For me, of course, I want that line to be level. So I will first clip those parts together, and as my power source is up there, I hope this and that part will hold together and that I can stick them on the wall together, level it out, and then I can add the other one. If that doesn't work, plan B is to really well measure where that point starts and where that point ends, and then stick those first on the wall and then head on. I managed to install the first part. It is feasible this way, but it is way easier to do it by piece if you measure it out really well, especially because it is hard to remove the 3M sticker foil from the back. So now you really should apply 30 seconds of pressure so to hold up correctly. And now let's add the other pieces in as well. Now last but not least, we put the control panel on top. And here you can see the complete setup. Now the black skin looks really nice with the matte black color, but you always have the white foots. But that isn't that disturbing, I think, at least that you're putting it on top of a black wall. The control box, however, would be nice to have it in black as well, or a black cover. Let's connect the processor. So on the footage you can see the lights flickering a little bit, but that's the refresh rate of the camera. In real life the lights don't flicker at all. Now let's add it to the Nanoleaf app. The actual code sits on the power plug itself, so let's add it to HomeKit right now. So now I have to define how it sits so it can process the colors correctly. And there you go, it sits like this. Here I can set the colors. So you can see I get an error message and it's offline right now. That isn't the first time that I experience problems with Nanoleaf installation. My Nanoleaf 4D was really difficult to configure the elements as well. I get a lot of comments on my YouTube videos about that, but just unplug and replug several times if needed, and when it's done, it really works as a charm. So a shout out to Nanoleaf as well. Please fix your setup wizards and don't make it difficult like this. So I just unplugged and replugged it. As you can see, still nothing, so I'm going to unplug and replug it again. So it still isn't accessible. Indeed, it says that I have to connect to the same Wi-Fi network, but I am. Something's happening there. Okay, it's reconnect it to Wi-Fi. Okay, now it's reacting. So I'm not surprised, this is quite typical for Nanoleaf products. They don't always connect from the first time. I guess they're doing some update procedures in the background, but please Nanoleaf fix this and alert us if they're still doing the setup process, so we don't get frustrated by trying deconnecting. So now you can see we can change the colors. It's really reactive. I can set the temperature as well, so we can go from really bright white to really warm white as well. And the awesome things, of course, are the scenes. So just modify the brightness a little bit. There you go, the Nanoleaf Lines. You can see the installation is really straightforward. You lose the most time by thinking out the figure that works the best for you and your place, but as soon as you found that, it is just stick on the wall. The 3M tape really holds well. I also have the elements that I will show in this video, and those still hold after all those months. The scenes are really amazing, the light effects are great. So it really looks cool on your wall. So let me know in the comments what you think about this Nanoleaf Lines. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye bye.